We will be discussing the top 5 Figma plugins you should check out in 2023. Figma is a powerful design tool in itself, but sometimes its native features are not enough to get the job done. That is where Figma plugins come into play. These 5 plugins are essential add-ons on Figma that you can install, and they will help you become much more efficient in UX design, whether it is actually creating wireframes or finding great illustrations for your design projects. The first Figma plugin we have on our list is called Ink Wireframe, and it lets you create low fidelity mobile wireframes on Figma so much faster. One could say it works as good as Balsamiq if you are only doing mobile wireframes. However, right now the plugin does not support any desktop components, so you can't build the wireframe on desktop yet, but I believe this year the expected feature will arrive. Now, while Ink Wireframe is a great tool for wireframing, we need some plugins for high fidelity design as well, and that is where the Unbackground shines. This plugin is the first plugin that requires no subscription, no API keys for you to actually remove the background of any image you have automatically on Figma. Gone are the days when we had to use remove.bg plugin, when we had to actually remove the background and we had to pay to get the higher pixel image. As we are talking about images, our next plugin is called Storyset, and it lets you get free hundreds of illustrations from FreePick, and you can also change the colors of the illustrations on the spot, and it is less buggy than its competitor Blush. While an illustrative picture says 1,000 words, UX design still involves a lot of writing, and a lot of it is actually difficult. So we scratch our heads when we are working on a page that needs to display a sign-up error or a payment error, because we are asking ourselves how to make this not sound like a Windows prompt but still respectable and noticed by our users. That is where the Ghostwriter plugin comes in. It offers you, depending on the workflow type, 3 text options: plain, casual and playful. No subscription or even sign up required, just click on the copy icon and paste the text into your Figma frame. Speaking of frames, we all had to design something like a card, and once we were done with the design on Figma, we had to go through the element itself and rename each field. There is now a Figma plugin called Autoname that uses AI that actually renames your fields for you in a particular frame. So if I were to use it on this row here, it renames everything including the frame, and then you can skim how it did and find the mistake and correct it. So instead of actually renaming 5 things, I only had to rename 1 or 2 things and save myself time. And those are the top 5 Figma plugins I plan on using this year. And if you understand the benefits of these plugins but you are still on the look for design system plugins to make sure you create much more efficient design systems, watch this video next.